This one is crazy because it was one night we was at the tunnel, me and Big Pun, rest in peace, and the security telling him to take off his boots. They want to search under his boots. He was a big guy, he didn't want to. So they start arguing, F you, your mother, this, that. They go back. It starts turning into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all start saying that, yo, let's just beat up Fat Joe and Big Pun. I don't care this. So I'm telling Pun, I'm like, yo, Pun, we about to get knocked out. So out of nowhere, we hear this voice go, yo, Pun, yo, Joe, let's F these dudes up. I got your back. We turn around. It's Iron Mike Tyson.
That's your dream.
2:30 in the morning.
That's the dream.
No.
Fresh out of jail with the kufi on. So he starts, now everybody's looking like, oh my God. Like, what this is Iron Mike. And Mike Tyson started chasing the bouncer around the car like 20 times. And the bouncer's like, yo, Pun, Fat Joe, please.
This shit like two of my uncles fighting at the barbecue. Get your uncle out of there. Get him out. You go meet me in the backyard. I'm tired of this shit. Come on. Meet me back here, huh? Get up in there, Roy. Shit, in and out.
12 ounces. Not the time.
Shit, mix it up, Roy. You ain't come here to play. It's your money.
But potentially, if there was a cut.
Put some Vaseline on that thing and keep it moving.
I'm really impressed with Mike Smith.
Oh,
right in the body. Another body shot.
Protect yourself, Roy. Protect yourself. That's still Mike Tyson.
Boom. What the?
Two on the beat.
I got the clothes finally coming to the house. Your head good looking, brother. Good look. Yo. It's a little big, but good looking, brother. I'll let the hands
Don't put it on. You stretch it out.
Yo, that sweater had stretch marks. I never seen this sweater had stretch marks. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Breeze Shooters, where the show that brings you news, sports, poker, and everything in between.
We love the tweeners.
I'm your boy Lou, joined by my very good friend Christian Soto.
Yes, sir.
And Mike Tyson's back. Is he back?
He hyped me up. I liked it.
Yo, you know what? For that age, I was okay with the fight. I truly was okay with the fight.
I was okay with it just to see Mike bob and weave and going into his bull mode, and even Roy Jones with the
hands down,
rope-a-dope hands. Yeah. I was honestly, I haven't been this excited. I think upcoming Danny Garcia is gonna fight Errol Spence.
That's gonna be.
Let's see what happens with that fight. But the last fight that I was excited, the Sunset Kid did really good. But I haven't been excited about boxing in such a long time, man, and it's horrible.
It was a nice
somebody. Fight. It was. I'm sad that Nate Robinson missed it, but when he wakes up, he'll probably see it.
We'll get there. So, Mike Tyson, was it just me? But I had that 1990 feeling all over again, watching a fight, that excitement. Yo, that guy, there was nobody in that place, but it felt like it was fucking packed.
Exactly.
It felt like that energy, and even Roy kind of seemed like, yo, I don't want to get him upset. I'm just trying to tie him up, trying to make my way out of this, because anything could go down.
Not for nothing, but Roy fought a good fight too. because
he
ain't
did.
nobody gonna go toe to toe with Mike Tyson. Come on now.
And Roy fought his fight. If you know Roy, that's what he does. He weaves, tangles you up, jab, catches you. You know, so he pretty much fought his fight, and he knew what Mike was gonna do. Mike was gonna go down low, body shot, and then come up uppercut. So before he did that, he always tied him up. Even the ref, which is funny, the ref's name was Corona. With everything going on, I said that's his fucking name.
Yeah.
But even the ref said, "Come on, fellas, let's go. Come on, mix it up."
Yeah. Found out Mike Tyson smoked some weed before the fight.
Now, this is what I was going to ask you because you're an observant person. Was that event sponsored by a weed brand? Because it says something weed.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Because everybody was smoking. All the performers. Snoop was smoking up a storm.
No, but Snoop smokes whatever. Snoop could be in Sunday Mass and he's smoking. He's you know.
He's probably one of the few guys that could get away with that. Smoke anywhere. Nobody tells him anything.
Exactly. But by the way, we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, it was. I don't want to jump the. Do I look crooked to you?
Fine.
More than usual.
You're fine, crooked.
So, yeah, it was sponsored by a weed company, a cannabis company. Also,
do you know if that was
the first time?
Do you know if that was Mike's company?
I don't know. Mike has a ranch. It's like it's the Disneyland of smoking, and I know this because Joe Rogan said that Mike's weed is strong ass weed.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. And for Joe Rogan to say that, you know, people that smoke a lot. So, think about it. This was a concert. You had all these fucking rap artists, you know, Snoop Dogg did a whole concert before the fight.
Yo, you think boxing is gonna go back to normal? That was a nice format, man.
I like the format. And another thing, Snoop Dogg and calling the fight.
Yo, the best. When he
hilarious.
Said, my two uncles fighting over a rib. He said, "You better get my grandma out. She's the only one who can fight."
He said, "Come on!" Every time they used to get, "Come on, Roy, yeah, show him." So you know, he had love for both of them, but you could tell he was into it, and not for nothing. I like the way he.
I think he made the event. His commentary was on point. When he told Roy Jones, he said, "Come on, Roy, get at him." And he said, "Whoa! That's still Mike Tyson. Protect yourself." Even the main commentator said, "Yo, this is different and fun," because I could see them trying to implement some type of format like that. Because it's always stuffy. Oh, he's a right jab. They were cursing up there. They were, it was different. It was different.
That's another thing they would do. They were cursing, which I find hilarious. Because it's like me and you talking. It's like me and you sitting in the living room watching a fight. Oh, watch this mother. Oh, what? Watch out! And we curse and shit. So it was that type of feel. So I liked it. I liked it a lot.
When you thought about the 2-minute rounds, you like that, or do you think it was too fast?
It was. You know what it was? After the first round, the camera went to Roy Jones, and he was. Now look,
you heard what he said?
What?
His corner man said, "Hey, can you see it coming?" He goes, "I can't see anything coming." Yo, we were there. We heard that. We were dying. I said, "Oh shit."
Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you. Back when I was working with you over there in downtown Manhattan, you remember Angel, my cousin Angel?
Yeah, you guys
he used to be a boxing trainer
on Greenwich.
Yeah, exactly. Trinity Boxing, I think it was. So I remember one time I said, "You know what? I wanted to lose weight, whatever. Let me go over there and do the boxing thing." So he was putting me through boxing workouts, but I was more like every day I would tell him, "Yo, when we gonna get in the ring? When we gonna get in the ring?" And he goes, "Chris, relax." So every day I would ask him, and I know I pushed him to the point where he says, "You know what? This fucking guy. All right, let's go into the ring. I'll spar. He'll spar with me." Now you know I'm much bigger than Angel.
Yeah.
So get in the ring. You know me, you get in the ring and you start like it's Muhammad Ali, start dancing around and throw 30 seconds in. 30 seconds in, I was gassed. I ran out of gas.
Boxing's
So he told me, I'm not going to swing at you if you're swinging at me. As soon as you stop swinging, I'm going to swing at you. So I'm like, okay. So I then a minute and a half in, I can't do it no more. Like I'm winded. Like, so I said, you know what? He's smaller than me. Fuck it, I can take a couple of shots. So he goes, swing. I say, go ahead. Yo, he unloaded on my body, Lou. And I'm like, yo, we were just sparring.
That's what all the
How much is left? When you hear the bell, you stop, he tells me. So I start, at one point, Lou, I was doing this. That's how I was just so he don't hit me, I was doing this. And he said, no, you gotta throw me solid punches. And that was halfway into one round, which is 3 minutes. Halfway into it was like a minute and a half or whatever. And I'm like, so Roy, when I saw Roy sitting down and I'm like, that brought me back. I said, oh shit, because it's not, people think it's not, the boxing workout is very, very intense.
Dude, I used to go to Richie's gym down on 4th Avenue. You know, they have the bag on the lower level. Yo, Chris, trying to get through one round, and then not to mention your hands start hurting because you got to build up, the tolerance, and you tie it up and all that, but you still feel it in your hands, and you're punching 3 minutes straight. Then after that, you're like, maybe I go back up to the elliptical machine because this ain't working.
No, and then the 30 seconds they give you to rest. Is it 30 seconds or a minute? I think it's 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. It goes by super fast.
By the time
and
you
I'm like,
your water bottle, it's time to go back.
But so Roy brought me back he gave me flashbacks on when I was working out with Angel. It was bad. It was bad. Yo. But all in all, like I said, the highlight I believe was Snoop Dogg and the Tyson Roy fight was really good too.
But you can't gloss over Nate, man. Nate the Great. Yo, Chris, did you see that fucking drop? I thought he was dead. The way he dropped and he wasn't moving.
Honestly, and I hate to say this, man, I think he didn't want to fight no more. So I think he overdid it because the second time he got knocked out, he's walking away from the ref, and the ref says, listen, do you want to start? Do you want to continue? And he's ignoring the ref. And then when the ref stopped him and grabbed him, do you want to continue? He goes, yeah, let's go. Nate from the hood. He ain't gonna go out like that. So, but I know he didn't want. So I'm not saying that the punch didn't do damage, but damage like that, like him being laid out like that, I don't think so.
Because I thought, truthfully, first of all, two things went through my mind. When he got dropped the way he did, I looked at his sneakers that had the fucking Knick colors. I said, damn you, Nate. You couldn't wear any other fucking sneaker colors.
You play for like 4 or 5 teams in the NBA. You gotta wear the Knick colors.
And then the second thing I said, I don't know if he's truly hurt or he's more embarrassed. I think the embarrassment part, because I didn't see the lead up to it, but they said a lot of shit talking was happening, and I think Nate might have took him a little easy, But the kid, what do you thought about the kid? You thought like he's a legit boxer?
No, he's not a legit boxer. He's a YouTuber. That he trains and he has sort of an idea. Yeah, he does. I'm not taking nothing away from him, but I think also the shit talking is so you could sell the fight.
Yeah.
Like I remember my favorite boxer of all times, may he rest in peace, is Macho Camacho. I love Macho Camacho because I would identify with him so much. New Rican, but he was Taino blood. He would talk broken English and broken Spanish. He would talk a lot of shit.
Uh-huh.
So already on his way on his decline, he decides to fight Oscar De La Hoya, which is another one of my best fighters. But I'm like, and I know Camacho's old, Lou. I know he's old, and I'm like, I think so. But Camacho sold that fight so good that he had me believing he could beat De La Hoya. He got 6. I think that was his highest payday. I think.
Chris, if I remember correctly, he went the distance, right? De La
Yeah,
Hoya?
yeah. Camacho always went to. Camacho never got knocked out.
No, didn't he? I thought he did. No,
never.
But the Italian guy, Mancini, was it Mancini?
No, he beat Boom Boom Mancini and Pazienza, and he beat Pazienza too. No, he beat them both, but no, knocked out. I can't tell you if he's been knocked down.
Yeah, he's been dropped.
But knocked out, never.
Gotcha.
Never. You know, he was too crafty for that. So, and he had a chin. So I'm over here hype, and then he made 6.7 million, and that was like 20 years ago. He made 6.7 million on that fight with De La Hoya, but he sold it to people like he had a chance, and I was one of them. I'm like, yeah, Macho's on his way. He's on his way back. Man, fucking De La Hoya beat his ass, and then they had made a bet because they had talked shit. You know, Camacho had that little thing there. So at the end of the fight, they're talking, and De La Hoya's like, yeah, bring the scissors. And you know, we were just fucking around with that. That wasn't serious. That was Camacho told them. That's Camacho's staple.
Yeah.
You see Camacho, you see that little thing right there.
Oh, that was part of the bet, that if he lost, he had to cut that off?
Yeah, because they were talking too much shit. They were talking shit, well, Camacho. And so what I'm trying to say is that they have to sell the fight. So I'm assuming they went back and forth. Nate and the YouTuber guy and Paul, and but the YouTuber, he has no chill. He took a picture the following day with a Nate jersey on.
Yo, but he was humble after the fight, though. He said all the right things. He goes,
"Oh yeah,
yeah." You know, he goes, you know, I think he said, I'm thankful that he took the fight. It was, it was a good fight. But what was surprising, though, Nate, as a professional athlete, not to say that any athlete could play any sport, but I think there was some type of training. But Nate was like just tackling the whole time. Yeah. Like, I was like, yo, why you sit back?
Snoop said, you ain't in the hood. Stop that. You ain't in the hood.
No, Snoop said there's 2 things you can't fake. Fighting ain't one of them.
Yeah, because he was rushing him. Yeah, he was definitely not. Honestly, he didn't even look good even as a street fighter. Like I didn't see him square up. Yeah. Like, you know, like he was just bum rushing, and it was fun. It was funny. But I'm pretty sure Nate did it for the money. Yeah, no, of course. I think he did. You know,
I wonder how much he got paid too. I don't think it was that much.
Pretty sure we could look that up. But it was that was the memes after that. Oh my God, there was a meme. I posted it too. There was a meme where they were about to. It was the end of the Tyson Jones fight, and Jim Gray was interviewing Jones, and in the background you had Nate laying down. Still, he's still laying down.
I saw another one. It was like a dinner tray, and everything's cleared out, but in the corner you see Nate laying down. They said leftovers.
The internet is has no chill, man. It was, but it was like I said, the kid, then he started saying, "You're from Calabasas, you're not from the hood," and I'm like, and I saw that. I think I saw it yesterday. Nate saying, you know, I guess the talking shit before the fight. Are you from Calabasas? I'm from the hood. It's different. Yeah, nigga. It is.
He's not gonna be able to go back for a while. Yo, so Chris, I haven't seen you since Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving? You know, I saw you a couple of glasses in. The text messages were going out. I said, this guy's gonna get hammered for Thanksgiving.
I didn't get hammered. I had I drank a bottle of red wine. It was it was very, with all the shit that's going on. It was me, my girl, and her kids, and we ate the delicious meal. She did instead of doing the whole turkey, she did turkey breasts.
Oh, nice.
But she slow cooked them for like 8 hours.
Really?
So yeah, so it was delicious. The first time I actually tasted sweet potato casserole. Yeah, with the marshmallows.
Uh-huh.
That's delicious.
I'm not a big fan of that. Was it good?
Me either, but I tasted it, and I got a sweet tooth, so it was delicious. Yeah, it was like quiet, I'm not too, I try to get, I try to be around you guys, because you guys make me forget. The holidays are not good. Are not a good time for me. So, but when I'm around people that I'm having fun, they're showing love, I tend to, not to pay too much attention to it. But these fucking holidays, compared to, I guess, because of the fucking pandemic bullshit, man, it's just been like it just feels weird.
It's different. It's different. It's definitely different.
So
because what's a big part of the holidays, that running the streets to get the preparations. So you're not running the streets the same way. Now you're running with a mask. Places are a little emptier, and it's just that eerie feeling when you go into the store. It's not the same thing. You have
like
you're behind a plexiglass. Yeah, it's definitely weird. It's
weird. It doesn't even feel like it doesn't have the holiday feel.
Yeah,
and that's why I enjoy like that day. Any other time for the poker game, any other time you would call me with that short notice, there's a good chance I would say, you know what, nah, I'll pass, whatever. But I was like, I wasn't feeling like myself. So I said, you know what, fuck it. Let me do what I gotta do. And that day when I came back, you might have to edit this. Let me open the door.
all right. So that day, what happened? You said?
Yeah. So that day, I said, fuck it, I'm going. I'm gonna have a good time. I have a couple of drinks. Coming when I got back, hour and a half, looking for parking.
Well, that night you said you were gonna leave it in the garage by one of your neighbors.
I thought about every time I would come up my block. I would say, you know what, and I'll leave a note. But then I'm thinking, it's 4:00 in the morning. I'm not gonna wake up early. I don't want to take the chance. And you know what fucked me up? What you guys were talking about, I don't know if it was you and Shake, you were talking about now there's if you snitch on somebody, you get a commission.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's what Shafiq was telling me. I never heard of it before, but I could see it happening. Like if somebody's parking somewhere, you call up, they tow their car, and you get a piece of it.
That's crazy. But an hour and a half. By the way, the ride from your house to here, I mean Jersey itself, there was like super empty. Like that highway.
Under 30 minutes.
I got here like 32 minutes.
Yeah.
Here.
But you don't look for parking on the avenue? You only stay on the side streets?
No, I look for parking. Look, and this is so horrible.
Hour and a half, shit.
Hour and a half, Lou. And even normally, I would leave it, but once again, I have to wake up early. I will leave it. You can't park in front of churches. There's a church right where in front of where Willie used to live. Willie's parents used to live, between 8th and 9th, 41st Street.
Yes.
There's a church. And I know that was taken.
Really?
I wound up parking, Lou. This is no bullshit. I wound up the last place I looked. At one point, I said, you know what? Tanya had called me. She goes, babe, where are you? I said, I'm looking for parking. Oh, okay, you scared me. I said, no, I didn't want to wake you because I know, it's late or whatever. I said, there's a good chance I'll probably go to your neighborhood to look for parking. And she goes, wow, is that bad? Thing was, at one point I gave up, Lou. Mind you, I go up this is my radius from 40th Street, 8th Avenue, and 10th Avenue to 43rd, 8th Avenue, 10th Avenue. That's where I'm looking constantly.
That's a big radius.
It's a big radius. I know that normally you could find parking in the cemetery, but I don't like leaving it over there. Shit is, I don't check the cemetery. I just say, you know what, babe, I'll park the car in around where you live, and I'll just take a cab back home. I get to Persian, what's that, 48th and 9th?
Yeah, 48th.
And I'm like, you know what, let me give it one more shot. I didn't see nothing. I go towards the cemetery. I wound up parking between, that long ass stretch between 9th Avenue and Fort Hamilton Parkway, the cemetery though.
Yeah, right by the 9th Avenue subway station.
Okay, past that, and 3/4 into Fort Hamilton. That's where I parked.
Damn.
So it took me another 20 minutes to get to that.
When you got to your house, the sun was up, right? It was time to move the car.
No, believe it or not, the sun wasn't out, but it was already daylight outside. And I left your house. I left your house about 2:30, maybe around that time.
That was early, yeah.
Horrible. So, and that's one of the reasons that I didn't go to Shakes. I said, I said.
And he wrapped up early. Like I said, it was one game, and we were trying to play and watch Tyson, but that wasn't working.
It's not gonna work. Yeah.
But no, it's funny. Because I was looking at the format, and I'm like, man, I'm really entertained. And I didn't know half the rappers. I only knew Wiz, French Montana, Sway Lee, and Snoop. And what's his name? St. Paul, Pierre, something like that.
I don't know. That one I didn't know. I know young. There was a rapper that when he came out, it was all red. He was talking about Bloods and stuff.
Yeah.
I've heard of that one.
But I mean, I was like, yo, this is not a bad format for $50. You had all the fights, and then you had all the performances. I said, yo, I can't.
15?
Or 50.
Oh, okay. No, I saw it for free because you should have taken your box.
I didn't even know. It was at Shafiq's house. I was like, all right. He got his money back, though. He ended up winning. He got his money back.
Oh, yeah. Wow, Shafiq won. Wow. That's good.
He's a fucking shark now, this guy. So there was something else I wanted to ask you. Do you get a chance to see the versus rap battle with Jeezy and
the highlights, because I'm not a Yeezy or Gucci Mane fan, but I heard it got. You're the one that put me on to their backstory is real intense.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's why the verses was so cool, because I think they tried to create that scenario in the past, like entourages that had beef. Like I think they did it with the reggae, Bounty Killer versus it might have been Buju or Beanie Man, something like that. But it wasn't as tense. Chris, when you see this shit, like it looks like at any moment somebody's gonna pull out a gun and start shooting.
Wow.
That tense. And then when you add the backstory that somebody lost their lives, and people allegedly were sent to go rob, and so it was crazy. It was a really good. I suggest you watch it. I'm not a big fan,
I will.
guys. Like Gucci Mane had a couple of songs I remember. Jeezy had more popular songs. I think Jeezy killed them, but in terms of like the way it was set up, it was a good verse battle.
Yeah, exactly.
It had everything. So Thanksgiving was mellow. Nothing crazy after you ate.
Nothing crazy. Everything was cool. Everything was quiet. Early night. Came home early. Yeah, it was nothing. Like I said, it's just had you make the best of it, I guess. But yeah, it was quiet. It was quiet. What about yours?
Uh, Same thing. I mean, the highlight of the night was that my dog caught a victory. So what happened was my in-laws, they brought a dog, which is interesting in itself because this is a new thing now. People bring dogs with them when they go into other
Yeah,
people's houses.
that's
I don't
not
know where
cool.
the fuck that started, but anyhow, the dog that came was a real small dog, like one of those I don't even know how you call them, but they fucking it's like a palm,
The miniature ones, those midget ones.
something like that. And my dog is a cockapoodle or something like that. One of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
So I don't know what happened. She just jumps off the fucking sofa, right? And I have like 2 garbage bags because So the couple comes in with the dog. They place the dog on the floor because they're trying to take off their coats. I have 2 hands. I'm holding 2 garbage bags.
Lola went in.
She jumped from the sofa and just chased her. So I'm trying to control her with my foot, right? And all of a sudden, I see this fucking white dog just go up in the air like a fucking bear, jump on her, and all you heard a loud screech, ah! And then the lady said, Get the fucking dog, get the fucking. So I'm like, oh man. So the whole night was like, they were hovering over their dog the whole night. They couldn't enjoy themselves. But I'm like, you shouldn't bring a dog for that reason alone.
You should, yeah. I think that's so inconsiderate, and that's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, man. I just like, I don't want to bring a +1. So if you invite me to your house, I don't want to bring a plus because I feel uncomfortable. You understand what I'm saying? Imagine a dog.
Yeah,
like, you don't know what if one of your kids is allergic? You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that could come with you bringing. Who the fuck brings a dog? Unless it's a dog party, like one of these Park Slopians people do. Don't bring your fucking dog. Leave your dog at home.
My concern is I'm always thinking about peeing and
shit. That's another thing. Yeah,
that happens in somebody else's house. Like, they're gonna be looking at me crazy. Be like, yo, what's wrong with your dog? I'm like, I can't control that shit.
That's another. I don't even go to the bathroom in your house. So no, I don't want nothing to go wrong. Let me hear it. I don't want to be blamed for nothing. But yeah, no, that's crazy. But that's hilarious though. That's fucking good. Lola, yes.
She's 1-0. No, actually, she's 1-1. Yeah, a real fucked up story. And dog lovers, please. I'm walking out my house, right, and we're walking on. We're doing our normal walk, and across the street, I didn't see the dog. It was like a big, like a lasso, one of those nice, friendly home dogs, but it has size. And the owner feels comfortable because he has him off the leash. So the owner's in the garage doing whatever he's doing on his car. Next thing you know, Lola's dumb ass barked one time. That's all it took. The black dog came fucking jetting out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chris, I fucking froze because I didn't know if it was going for the dog or it was going for me. So I had the leash like this, and then when he went for Lola, I just started lifting my dog in the air by the leash, but I'm fucking strangling her because I'm strangling. And my wife was like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're killing her." I said, "No, I'm saving her." Yo, oh man. So
it's funny. Go ahead.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
It's a funny thing. My dog Kippy, may rest in peace. Kippy was very, and I'm gonna go with Lola in your house. Listen, you just brought me back. Kippy was very protective when he was here. Mm-hmm. Very protective. And the thing is, this motherfucker, he was with women. He would be cool. He would be cool with women. When men used to come into the house, my father, anybody, he used to have a problem. We used to literally have to lock him up because he would not, he would get like that, right? Okay, no problem. Fast forward, we take him to, so one day, before I fast forward, one day, my father comes in, and I guess I left my bedroom door half open or whatever. The thing was, fucking Kippy, which is more or less what Lola is. My Kippy was a Shih Tzu.
I remember that.
A Shih Tzu poodle, yeah. Yo, Kippy just came out the fucking room. And when he went to grasp on my father Bruce Lee'd his ass and kicked him. He kicked him. And the dog went to the other room, flew to the other room, and the dog came back. I said, Kippy, stop it. And I grabbed him. And I put him on like, yo. So I said, Pa, you okay? No, I'm fine. Check him, because I kicked the hell out of him.
Yo,
So,
I bet you your dad was trying to kick that dog for a while. He said, one of these days I'm gonna get my.
So we fast forward. We go to Puerto Rico, and first time I take my dog to Puerto Rico. Everything is fine. He's getting acclimated with my house, whatever. And in Puerto Rico, you got a lot of stray dogs, but you got, and just like your neighbor, if my dog is not a violent dog, I'm not gonna have him on a leash or whatever. But what people don't understand is that it might be not violent to people, but it might be aggressive to other dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, you saw my dog, how small he was, or whatever. So we put him in. We're in Puerto Rico, and he's in the balcony area. And all of a sudden, this fucking Great Dane. The Great Dane must have been like, this motherfucker was the size of a horse, but he was a puppy. Like, he was small. Like, like all he wanted, he was doing one of these. All he wanted to do was playing. All he wanted to do was playing.
All over the place.
Yeah. He came fucking galloping to the fucking, and my little ass dog, like, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know if it was the Napoleon complex or whatever, he went after the fucking Great Dane. And the Great Dane said, whoop, and left. And when I tell you this dog was like 20 size bigger than my dog. But instead they get protective of the area.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with Lola. Even though I've seen other dogs with Lola. Ugo has a dog, right? And they bring him over and everything's cool.
But that's the funny thing. That's her brother. It's from the same litter. But,
so that's what it is.
But what you said before, I learned a lot about dogs. Is the same breed are very protective. Well, you come to our house, she's very protective. But the trick with that, though, what I learned is you got to take both dogs outside. They got to meet outside. So they sniff each other outside. Then you can enter the premises. But you got to give it
shit.
Because it neutralizes it. They're both going in and they don't become territorial. But when Lola sees it coming in through the door, she's like, yo, who the hell is this coming in my house? Another girl? And then, she fucking jumped her.
Yo, look at you. You're a regular Cesar Milian, the dog whisperer right now. I learned.
I hate dogs. Not that I hate them. I just, I'm very selective. My type of dogs are English bulldog. I like lazy dogs that don't do much.
Yeah, English bulldog is my favorite dog too.
Yeah, that's.
I wonder why. but yo, I saw it. I think I was with you. We were playing softball one time, and there was a girl dragging the dog. The dog just didn't want to walk.
No, they tell you when it's over. They're like, nah, we're done right now. Yo,
you want to go home? Carry me.
Too, man. A dog could be anywhere, maybe 50 to 100 pounds, depending on the size bulldog you get. So you got to be prepared for that. It's a workout.
The dog groomer that I used to go, used to have like 5 of them. And she told me that the dogs are very stubborn. And the English bulldogs are very stubborn. So you could buy him 113 toys. But if he wants to chew through your couch, he'll chew through your couch. So,
And they come with a lot of health issues too. You gotta.
Yeah. The spine, breathing issues. They got a whole bunch of things. Yeah.
One thing.
But that was hilarious, man. Shit.
One thing before we check out, Chris. I just got put onto something new, and we got to try this next year because this is a real fat boy treat. It's called a turduck. So it's a turkey stuffed with a duck. Wait, no, there's 3 birds.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's a turduck. And you have to go to like one of these gourmet butcher shops, and what they
Yeah.
do is they take the fucking turkey. I guess they do whatever they're gonna do, and then they put it in the they stuff it in the turkey, and you're cooking the both birds. I want to say there's a third bird, but I might be wrong. It just might be two birds, but you cook both birds.
So it might be. I just got from my assistant. I just got a. It might be turkey, duck, and chicken.
Yes.
Turducken. She
Turducken.
said it is.
Tell her to show her face.
Why?
She says why.
Yeah, I just want to see her face. I haven't seen her in a while. What's up, Dennis? How you doing, man?
Hi.
Well, that's a shot right there. That's your twin. How's work going?
What?
How's the job going? You like it?
It's going good. It's going good. It's really good. Yeah.
Good for you, Mama. Nice seeing you.
Thank you. Thank you. And your wife and it's his sister-in-law, right?
His auntie.
His auntie-in-law?
Auntie.
Oh, it's his aunt?
Yeah.
Why? No, I don't know. No, you're being weird.
No. Gina is a nurse aunt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
It's because you're slapping while you're saying it, so I don't believe you.
So yeah, that's something we could try for next year. Hopefully next year we can have it all together. With this fucking shit going on.
Or
so check this out. I don't know if I should say it now. You ever see you ever seen these when they do game night, couples game night or whatever?
Yeah.
You ever see these things that they put in your mouth and you have to, and your mouth is open and you have to say something, and the person has to guess what you're saying, the phrase that you're saying?
Chris,
It's like a plaster that keeps your mouth open so you can't really enunciate.
Chris, that sounds like a S&M night. What type of shit games are you playing?
So I want to do two things. I want to do that with you, and I want to do where we put a headset on, blast the music, and if you have the headset on, I'm gonna give you a phrase, and you have to guess what the phrase is. Now, the funny thing about this is that regarding that one with the headset, I can say, a crazy ass phrase that makes no sense, and you guess it, and that's what makes the thing hilarious. So that's what I wanted to talk to you the other day, Saturday, because it would have been great just to. But I'm surprised you haven't seen it. It's this fucking plastic thing you put in your mouth, and it keeps your mouth open. That you can't. It's like, and you can't enunciate. So I'll get a card, and it'll say, I don't know, the dog. The red dog is yellow, or whatever the shit is, and then you try to say, and I try to say, you try to guess how I'm saying it.
I bet you the person that came up with that was sitting in a dentist chair saying, "There's a way I can monetize this because
that's exactly how it feels.
I can't talk to them."
That's exactly how it feels. That when they put the fucking shit on your mouth.
Yeah,
that's bananas, man.
But Chris, I got to cut out right now. But
go ahead.
A couple of things. I don't know if you want to do a outro, but a couple of things. Tune in next week. We're gonna have Honey. He's the founder of DWOE, which stands for Dream with Eyes Open. No, Dreams
with Open Eyes.
Dreams with Open Eyes. That's why you're here, Chris. That's why.
I know it.
He's a sneaker customizer and a clothing designer. Really good guy, nice story. Actually, I reached out to you yesterday. He was having a raffle, a $50 raffle for the new PS5. And I call Mr. A from the set because I text a couple of guys and say, because I'm trying to get to 25. You got to get 25 contestants. And we got to 20. Yo, Mr. A is funny. He goes, yo, what the fuck? Where we're at? Get 5 more people. He's like, I want to win this shit already. So he had me dying on it. But we're going to pick it up again tonight. You still have a chance if you want to join. It's $50. All he has is 5 slots. So at 8 o'clock, they're going to do the live raffle. It's called buy kicks, not drugs. That's like a
I saw it on my DM.
Yeah, so the kid, really good story. I'm looking forward to that. So we should have him on Sunday. So we'll be airing next week. Neem's themes. He just he chopped up a video for us, so I'm gonna be posting that. So we're gonna have some good content there. And me and Chris, 2021 might be the year. Is it? No, we can't say 20. Well, yeah, 2021.
2021.
The year. It might be the year where you might see us
On the big screen.
on the big screen. So more to come. We don't want to, as they say, we don't want to shit the bed before it happens. So more down the line. So a lot of good things happening for the show, more interviews. So please tune in. And again, the best compliment you can pay us is refer us to a friend and have them subscribe. And with that being said, I pass it over to Chris.
I was unprepared today for the first time. But I'll keep it simple. I posted this the other day. We live in some weird times, so there's no time to be upset or angry. Reach out to that loved one that for some reason you had a misunderstanding with, and just say hello. Say hello, say I love you, or say I was thinking about you. And basically that's it, man. We have no time for hate or negativity.
Yeah, Chris, you're absolutely right. With the way people are dropping now, don't be that stubborn person. Like, take that grudge with you to the grave. It's not worth it. Give them the flowers
Exactly.
when they're still alive, and move. There's nothing too serious that you can't move past.
Move on. Exactly. Bury the hatchet, move on, and slowly but surely get to a place where you want to be. Everything. Listen, there's no amount of money in this world that could buy you peace of mind, and I think that's the most important thing. In order for you to move forward, to be happy in life, you have to have peace of mind, and you won't have peace of mind if you have something in the back of your head lingering. I get serious sometimes.
Yeah. And with that being said, peace. Y'all talk to you, Bubble.
All right, Pop.
Bye, Janice.
Bye.